Hey, what is going on, you guys? It is Mr. No Sleep here from Old School RuneScape, and welcome to a brand new loot video for you all today. Today I bring you guys loot from 10 hours of shooting stars. The goal for today's video is to obtain a full set of Golden Prospector as well as a Celestial Ring. Definitely want to give a big shout out to the Friends Chat Star Miners. Because of them, I was able to find all of the stars that you guys will be seeing in this 10-hour video. Before we get started into this journey though, we do have some quick words from our sponsor today, Opera GX, and also a huge thank you to Opera GX for sponsoring today's video. So you guys already know about the CPU and the RAM limiters for lag, as well as the customization and the Twitch Discord integration, as I covered them last time we talked about Opera GX. Today I'm going to be showing you a couple of other great features that Opera GX has. So Opera GX is equipped with an import tool that allows you to quickly import all of your settings from your previous browser straight to GX. For example, your browsing history, your bookmarks, and cookies. So there's no need to worry about all the stuff that you have saved in your current browser. You can simply import it all to Opera GX and it takes no time at all. On top of this, you also have the option for your own custom animated wallpaper, and they run so smoothly in the background of your browser, and you can find it by going to Easy Setup and Get More Wallpaper. Then click on Animated and choose your wallpaper that you like and simply click Add to Opera. As you can see, I chose the PewDiePie animated wallpaper. Next, we have GX Profiles. This lets you create a custom browser suited perfectly for any activity online, so you can focus on what's really important. Is your PC not running so smoothly anymore? There's no stress there. With GX, you can create a browsing profile in its most basic form, this being Potato. I personally went with streaming for obvious reasons, but if you are doing classes and you don't want to be distracted by an overload of notifications, you can keep your GX profile clean and focus on the essentials, configuring custom or streaming. And let's not forget, you also get a free VPN, so you can control your privacy and security with an integrated browser VPN and an ad blocker, free and unlimited with Opera GX. On top of all of that, Opera GX just has so much more to offer that it's really worth the download. You can spend some time checking out all the amazing features that they have in store for you. So the real question is, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and download Opera GX now to increase your gaming performance in so many different ways. Use my link below to download it right away, and not only will it benefit your gaming, but it'll also benefit the channel. Once again, a huge thank you to Opera GX for sponsoring today's video. I've had it for quite a long time now, and the only thing is, I wish I would have gotten it sooner. It really is amazing. So thanks to them, and a huge thank you to you guys for downloading it and checking it out. Now, with all that being said, let's go ahead and get back into today's video. And here we are, back to the shooting stars. This is the first star of the video that you're seeing here, but it certainly didn't have to be here. As you can see in the friends chat there, I had plenty of locations and plenty of different tiered stars to go to. Since this is my Iron Man account, I don't really have every shortcut unlocked to reach specific locations where stars were landing, so I was just going to the ones that I knew that were pretty quick to get to, and I didn't really focus too much on the specific tier stars that are higher or lower. I really just randomized what I chose, so whether it was a tier 2 star or a tier 9 or anything above or below that, I just kind of went for it in my own way. There's definitely more efficient routes to take while you're going for shooting stars if you want to acquire more Stardust or if you want to acquire more XP. Just kind of depends on what you're looking for. But basically, on every world, a shooting star will fall at a random spot selected from a predetermined list roughly every 2 hours, with also a variation up to 15 minutes. Now, as long as you are a member and you do have a telescope in your study room in your player-owned house, then you can actually find these stars for yourself, which a lot of the time I would show up to a star and someone would be surprised because they wouldn't be in the friends chat that I was in. And then fast forward a few minutes and 10 people would be there because of the friends chat, and the person that found the star would always be a little confused as to how so many people went there at the same time. But that's pretty much what this friends chat does. It just finds the location for you. Not getting paid for a shout out or anything, but they were pretty nice guys. Definitely a very useful friends chat that runs like 24/7. It's actually insane how active this is even after all these years. So that's the way I was doing it. But I do recommend, if you prefer to do your own thing and you like these shooting star activity, but you want the star all to yourself, then definitely just use your own POH and you might get lucky. I imagine not every star gets scouted, but I'm really not too sure. And maybe that way you can just kind of be independent and you won't have to associate with anyone while you're getting your own XP and gathering your own stardust. But I figured for me, since this is my Iron Man account, it's only a 10-hour video, I only had so much to really gather and collect from this. I was perfectly fine going with a group every time. There would be a few occasions where there were so many stars active that I was alone for a majority of the time while mining, but this was rare for it to happen like that. One thing that really annoyed me for this video is the downtime. You know, sometimes there's just no stars available, so you know, I'd be pausing the 10-hour timer and literally be sitting there for 45 minutes or up to an hour sometimes. So it really just depends on when you log in. It might be downtime and you're just kind of out of luck for a little bit, but you can always do something AFK in the background. As for me, I was doing next at this current point in time. No doubt about it, this is my most AFK-able video yet. I mean, you never have to look at the screen. The only time you really have to is when the tier of the star goes down and diminishes one, I think, level, I guess you could say. For example, maybe you're mining a tier 6 star and then eventually it's going to be a tier 5 because you just continue mining it until it's completely depleted. So other than clicking for that one time, the rest of it's very AFK. And luckily for me, stardust does stack, so it's really nice like that. You never have to bank. And if you bring a gem bag, all of the gems that you're going to be receiving while mining these stars will just go directly into it. So it's pretty simple. The only inventory advice I have is just teleports to all the different locations of where you can find these stars and maybe a stamina potion. There are actually quite a few stars that can be found in the wilderness, but obviously I avoided that because I'd probably be a prime target if I showed up there. So I was definitely getting recognized quite a bit while doing this video. But I did have some good conversations with people, and from what I read and from what I saw, everyone really does enjoy this activity. I personally was just going for the recolor set of Full Prospector, which would turn it from blue to gold, and this does cost about 12,000 stardust. And then of course I wanted the Celestial Ring, which does help while mining with many different things, and that was 2,000 stardust. That of course is what I purchased first. Wearing this ring, you get an invisible +4 boost to mining regardless of any charges being put inside of it, so that is incredible. And when charged, the ring does have a 10% chance of giving you an extra ore when mining rocks. This is up to adamant though, so you can't do this with rune rocks. So yeah, I was really looking forward to getting the whole prospector set in golden. It looks so fashionable and I always see it while doing all these different mining videos throughout the last month, so I think it was definitely time to shine. Check out these shooting stars, and I gotta be honest, it was a great experience. Nothing but great people, great company to be around, and even if you want to solo it, it's very relaxing then. You get a lot more XP, it's a lot more AFK. But for the most part, I did reach 17 mil mining XP, and my mining XP just continued to slowly but surely go up, and my stardust was looking pretty good too. By the end of the video, not only had I purchased my Celestial Ring, but I also managed to get over 600 stardust more than I needed, which was 12,000. I think I ended with about 12.6k, and I was able to purchase the full set, which I did save for the end. So other than that, you can buy, I think, gem bags, and this just opens a bunch of gems randomized for you. And the bag full of gems only costs 300 stardust, which if you're soloing a star, doesn't really take that long to get. And if you are a low-level Iron Man and you're in need of jewelry, then definitely important to spend your stardust on the bags of gems. I also did see one person receive the mining pet while doing a shooting star, or at least he claimed to, so that was pretty cool. I think that was in Drainer. And yeah, overall, I'm not sure why it took me so long to do this activity, but you do unlock a few collection log slots for it, and it just is really beneficial to your mining to have that +4 boost with that Celestial Ring. And of course, since I'm like so deep into mining on this account, I really thought that the Prospector set was worth purchasing just because it looks so awesome. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Loot from 10 hours of shooting stars has been completed, and now it is time to go ahead and purchase our 4 star fragments for 3,000 a piece, and then just simply right click, use them on each of my prospector pieces, and it'll turn golden. So that is a first for me, certainly not a last. It's almost like obtaining like black graceful for the first time. Only it'll be a while before I step into the hollowed, but a lot of people do want to see that video, so I'll keep you posted on that. But yeah, here we go. Alongside the golden prospector, I still had about 660 stardust left to use, all in under 10 hours to receive the full set as well as the ring. I'm not sure if my 99 mining had anything to do with that, but I do think that anyone can obtain all of this within a time span of 10 hours. Don't quote me on it, but I would imagine that you probably could. I did purchase 2 bags of gems, and I got a decent amount from them, as well as just my gem bag, storing all the gems from the stars in this video. I think we got a little less than 100k worth of gems, so that's pretty neat. I also received 241k mining XP in 10 hours, and that was all 100% AFK, so 24k an hour, not too bad. It's definitely, you know, right up there with Amethyst. I would say just keep in mind that results may vary depending on your mining level, and also depending on if you use the friends chat versus if you just solo it and try to find them yourself. I'd recommend either way. It's always good to try new things, but yeah, for the most part, the Star Miners friends chat helped me out quite a bit, and I'm very happy with the results of this video. Glad to finally get that golden prospector. I also managed to get a beginner clue as well as a medium and an elite, so I'll go ahead and do all that. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to complete the easy one, go figure, but I did get that as well. From the clue scrolls, nothing too crazy. Let's go ahead and open up the elite now. Solid 5th elite clue done, but not the best reward, just about 167k. So a little extra profit, and that's about it for this one. Thank you guys so much for your time today. I should see you in a few days with another upload, and until then, take care, guys. Mr. No Sleep out.